Hello, everyone. My name is Hawa Wage. I am the technology trainer here at Patterson Public Schools, and today I'm super excited to go over Google Drive today and walk you guys through some of the fundamentals, the key features, and the great things that you can utilize on there. So, to get a better understanding of what is Google Drive, so Google Drive is a cloud storage service that allows you to store your files online, and you're able to share them with others. So, you can think of it as a giant virtual filing cabinet that is accessible from anywhere, from any device with an internet connection. So, today we will learn how to create folders, keep them organized, upload files, as well as going over some collaboration and communication features. And as I'm walking through this video, please feel free to pause the video to explore and practice for yourself and do as I go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is get into our Google Drive. So as you can see, I'm on a Chromebook right now. So I'm already signed into my Patterson Schools account. So that's the first step. Make sure you're signed in to your email. And on the upper right corner, you're going to see these 9 dots that kind of look like a waffle. If you click into there, this opens up into your Google Workspace. So these are all the apps and services that are available for you. So as you can see, Google Drive is right here in the corner. So that's one way you can access your Google Drive, or at the top of the search bar, you can go ahead and type in drive.google.com. And once you do that, you will then be welcomed into your Google Drive, or in this case, my Google Drive. Okay, so on the left hand side, you're going to see my drive. So here is everything that are all the files and documents that are owned by me and that I've created and uploaded. So as you can see, I have a couple of files already here. I have 2 folders already created, and folders are a great way to keep yourself organized and being able to easily find your files. So the way you can create a folder is you'll see on the upper left hand side this new button. Click on there and you will be able to create a new folder. Some of the things that you can do is upload files, upload folders, as well as quickly open up the other Google apps like Google Docs, Google Sheets, and all those good fun ones. So you can click on new folder, and let's go ahead and name this folder. I'm gonna name this personal. So this is going to be a folder that I'm going to have all my personal stuff in. So one thing I do want to point out is to keep your folders names consistent and descriptive, just so it can be obvious and specific in what folders contain what files. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and name this extras, and we're going to go ahead and create a couple of more folders. And you can also right click and just select new folder as well. Okay, you can name this photos and then select create. Alright, so now we have about 6 folders created where we can move our files into. So another way to keep your to stay organized is by color coding your folders, just making it very easy to identify and differentiate your folders. So you'll see these 3 dots right here. Click on there, go down to organize, and you'll see all these folder color options you can choose from. So by default, it's going to be set to this black color, but you can change it to anything. I'll change this to blue. And let's go ahead and change the rest of these folders. You can make this green. And let's leave a both bit yellow. Alright. So now as you can see, they're all color coded and it's looking better already. Okay, so now what we're going to do is move our files into the folders. So I have this stock photo that I found on the internet. What I'm going to do is hit this three dots right here, go to organize, and go to move. And then here I'll be able to select the folders that I want to move it to. I'm going to select photos and move it. Another way you can move files around is just simply dragging and dropping. So I'm going to take this picture and move it into photos. And there you go. You're able to now move your files around just like that. And if you click into your folder, you'll be able to see them there. Okay. Another cool thing that you can do in Google Drive is starring your items. So starring items is recommended for documents that you're opening up frequently, files that are very important, your favorite documents, and things like that. So let's take this one for example. You see these three dots, click on it, and then we'll go ahead and add to start. Alright, and let's take this file right here as well. We're going to add this one to the start as well. Organize. Oh, this one is already there. Alrighty. So what we can do to access our start items is on the left hand side, go under start, and here we go. You have our files here. So again, this is a cool feature you can use if you just want to easily access certain files and have them available. Okay, so let's go back to my drive and I'm gonna show you guys how to share out a file. This is a very cool, probably my favorite feature in Google Drive because it really enhances that collaboration no matter how you're working. If you're a teacher, you can share out lesson plans to one another and just improve and be more efficient. So there's this file that I would like to share out. Gonna go to here with your dots, go to share, and you'll be able to add the email right here. So I'm gonna put in my email address, sharing it with myself. And one thing that you can do when you're sharing files is manage your access permissions. So there's three options you can choose from. You can choose the editor to allow the person that you're sharing it to edit the file, or you can have them just be able to comment and suggest things on the document, or you can just have them only be a viewer. You can also add an expiration if you just want to temporarily share a file or have it just for a certain amount of time. You can have a time limit on that as well. And you can also write a nice little note to your sender and just hit send. And then on the receiver's end, they will just receive an email on their Gmail account where they'll be able to open up the file, or they can also easily access it in their Google Drive under the Share with Me. So this is where they'll be able to find the files you share with them. So here are all the files that other individuals have shared with you. So these are not files owned by you, they're just shared with you. And you can easily access them here. And if you choose to delete a file, it's going to be deleted on your end and not the owner's end. So be careful with deleting files that are not owned by you because you'll not be able to get it back unless they share it with you again. If you change your view layout, so there's an option to change it to a list. So you'll just be able to see the names of your files, who it's shared by, and the date. Or you can keep it as a grid layout, which is more visual, where you can see a preview of the documents this is the grid layout that I usually keep it to. There is no better or worse option. It's just what you prefer. Alrighty. So to delete a file, pretty simple. We're going to just go to more actions and go to move to trash. And if you go to the left hand side, you see this trash button. If you click into here, you'll see all the files that you have deleted. And it's going to stay here for 30 days. And on the 31 day, it's going to be deleted forever and you will not be able to recover it. So just make sure that if you're deleting something, you have about a month to recover it. Okay. So a bonus tip that I like to utilize when I'm using my Google Drive is using a folder to archive unimportant or documents that I don't necessarily need anymore, but I don't want to get rid of. As you can see, I already have a folder created named Archive, and all I'm going to do is just simply drag and drop the folder there. So that's a cool tip to use if you want to stay organized and, have all your unwanted files in a secure place. Right. So one more thing that I'm going to show you guys is how to search in your drive. So at the top here, we're going to search. So I'm going to look for a document, a Google document. I'm going to type in Google because I have a lot of Google documents. And if you see over here, this advanced search, click into it, and it gives you a lot of more ways to filter what you're looking for. So you can choose your file type. So I'm looking for a document that was shared with me. It's not owned by me. That has the word Google, and you can make it as granular as you like with the location of the file, when it was modified, and all that fun stuff, and then hit search. And now it's gonna pull back all the results that fit into my filter that I created, and just making it more easier and efficient to search up things. Alrighty, so that is kind of a good basic 101 level on Google Drive. And I hope this was helpful for you guys. And I hope you guys are able to pick up on some things and utilize it in your work and make things more productive and more um, efficient for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And the next video I'm going to be working on is Google Docs. And we're just going to work our way through the Google services and learn all the cool features that they have on there. All right.